I'm here with Wax. Do you have anything to say, Wax? It's all happening. I sound so professional. Really silly. I feel like one of those people on TikTok. Good morning. This is another day that I'm vlogging. I'm very excited. I have the camera here and we're doing it. I told you I was doing the 21-day challenge. I slept in this morning. I felt like I had a food hangover from all of that sugar that I had last night. I just decided, you know what? I am going to take the day off, give my body some rest. It was perfect. I slept in. Let me know if actually you would like me to do like a morning routine video, because I've already woken up, I washed my face, I've showered, I've done my morning routine, I did a visualization, I did a very short yoga practice, I've done my physiotherapy, stretchy band exercises for my shoulder. I actually watched one of the videos for the Millionaire course and have answered some questions and done some journaling. I wrote my gratitudes. Had a very nourishing, fulfilling, grounding, and aligning morning. I actually do have a few errands to run. I need to go to the bank. I actually would like to book a massage. I'm just about to now pack my backpack and go and get some food and do some work, and then I will go to the bank and I have some other like errands to do. It though is a beautiful morning. Look at this. It's like very, very sunny, very pretty. My garden needs a little bit of a water and the grass chopped. Look at how sunny the day is. So nice. Okay, my voice is a little bit funny because I've been sick. I guess what I need to do, what I haven't done, is just write out my intentions for the next 21 days or, you know, moving forward with this vlogging challenge, and just my intentions for my health and for my content creation, for my just overall health and well-being. I think like one of my intentions for doing this vlogging like every day for me is just to, and I've spoken about this so many times, that like in order to create a new habit so that it becomes the new standard, you need consistency. And with consistency, how do we become consistent? We create structures and we have plans and we have intentions. And I learned a long time ago that when you actually have structure creates freedom. It's allowing yourself to create habits and systems and different practices and things that you do consistently on a daily basis, because at first it feels awkward and uncomfortable and it's not embodied. And in order for it to become the new standard and just how things are for you with your new ways of being, a new conscious state of being, it's to have that consistency of repeating those actions and changing thoughts, changing beliefs. I think you know what I'm saying. That's why getting into creating content again, doing this vlogging challenge that I've just set myself, I think it's a really beautiful way for me to, one, have fun, create content, and of course, to be an example for you and to encourage that you can also do the same for yourself. I don't need a receipt. Oh,
Another language.
sorry. sorry.
You're fine. Bringing a bit of vibe to the,
Oh, yeah.
to the quiet.
Okay, thanks. Okay, perfect. I just realized like I've been filming all this morning's content with the low light setting, so sorry about that, but this is new. I really like to get the salad bar here with all the hot food. I have gotten lots of greens in my bowl. It is quite busy here, as you can see. So funny, they had like overcharged me. It's okay. I am just hopping on the Gojek just actually to drop my like backpack off, and then I'm gonna go to the bank. I did say, right, that my motorbike is broken. I don't get it back until another couple of days. It's definitely been like a little bit of an inconvenience, even though I've been able to get Gojek. I actually love going on the back of a bike, especially if it's like an NMAX and like one of the comfortable bikes. I've definitely been getting some Gojeks, which are very uncomfortable and very old. However, yeah, I still have to wait a couple of days. I'm also about to make my payment to go to G-Land. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going so far just with Sylvia, and I'm just waiting to see if my other friends will join as well. It's not going to be like a big size, just like a nice size. Like I think the biggest day is going to be 5 to 7 foot G-Land size, which is always bigger because the swell is always bigger for G-Land. Yes, it won't be the last time that I go to G-Land. I'll probably make at least a couple more trips this year because I just love G-Land. Okay, I just made a quick stop at my place. Just dropped off my backpack, and then now I am getting the Gojek to go to the bank. It's like 1,000 degrees now. I just got back. Actually, I went to Pepito's, the supermarket. I didn't create any content of that. I didn't think that that was so exciting. I'm quite tired and I'm quite thirsty, but I had a massage, picked up my bank card, obviously did the grocery shopping, bought, you know, some essentials like laundry stuff, trash bags, lemons, oats. I actually haven't been able to cook because there's a part of the gas tank that's not working. I could get into some more editing, but I'm just feeling like Netflix right now and some chips and maybe some home delivery. It's not even that late. I think it's only, it's 4:53. Actually, this is what's cool, what I got from the massage place. I got this because I'm really into aging well. I picked up this. It's like not even on trend anymore, but I think it's really good. It's the Gua Sha Rose Quartz. This thing, you know, where you do like face massage, circulation, lymphatic drip. Like, I don't even know. I actually have a rose quartz like rolling one, but I always wanted this one and I had it at the massage place. And it was actually only like $15 Australian. Is that how cheap they usually are? I think that's really cheap. They had like a jade one there that was like cheaper. That was only $15. Is that cheap? I thought that was quite cheap. I'm pretty excited for that. Always into anything for anti-aging and smoothing of and lifting of my face. Chips. Should probably drink water first, but I feel like a bit of a chip right now. Oh, exactly what I felt like. So good. I have been craving today more salt. Definitely don't want any sugar because I like overloaded on sugar yesterday. Don't mind if I do, sparkling water. You can see the groceries in the back. Oh, I feel so relaxed knowing that I don't have to go anywhere or do anything. I just got my food from Salad Lab. I ordered a wrap, however, it's very small. I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna have to order some more food. This is not going to sustain me. I ate that whole bag of chips before. I might have to order Cat's Kitchen. Anyway, I just had a shower. Feel so good. I'm just taking some downtime. I'll get into a little bit of workflow later, but right now I just want to relax. It's very important to relax. I encourage you to make some time and relax. For the longest time, I have been always obsessed for years, always watching the YouTube reviews when it came to gimbals, because I have a thing where I definitely agree that the ease and convenience of having a camera, if you're going to be like vlogging or even the professional content creators, when you're running and gunning, that to have a kit, a setup where it's light. I used to have the Canon R6 and I had the 15 to 35 millimeter, and it was an amazing camera. I used that for a few years. The glass was amazing. I was able to figure out the C-Log 3. It was just such a good camera. However, I always avoided taking it out in public because with the lens and the camera, it was so heavy and like big. Now I've switched to the Sony. I'm pointing because I have a camera fridge over there. I have a Sony a7C II, and I also have 16 to 35 millimeter lens, the wide angle lens, and it's definitely a lighter setup. But now having this small DJI Pocket Osmo 3, it's got the built-in gimbal capability. Like having that smooth shot with like a crisp, clean like image. And I've done all the research. Such a tech nerd and camera gear nerd for all the latest technology. Yes, this still wouldn't replace a Sony say a7 III or a Sony a7 IV or some of the, I don't even know, the Sony a7, you know, like the higher end, really professional like gear. For me, with what I do, and I'm very picky now, I've been involved with content creation and been really into like cameras and tech gear and software and videography and photography, only just kind of touching the surface when it comes to cinematography. I am really picky. Like when I have my phone, because I was also thinking about getting a gimbal for the phone. When you're walking and talking and moving, I really appreciate steady shots. And this with the gimbal, it is amazing. I'm so impressed. It's actually, I think like without the creator combo, it's like 500 or 600 US. I'd have to check. I think that was about maybe 9 million IDR, which is, don't even think it was 900 Australian. On the website for Australia, looking on my phone, it says it's Australian $1,129. That is really affordable for what this can do. As I said, I just picked up this camera, but the more I'm using it, the more I'm like, oh, this is like so good. I actually would like to do my video podcast recording with my Sony camera. I just need to figure out the right cables to connect all of that. See, that's also when I can talk about like all this like tech stuff and like cameras and gimbals and lenses. I was just reading because I really like the wide angle lens in the packet. Is it like the carry case? It comes with the creator combo with the wide angle lens, and it's magnetic. It just goes on. They also sell the Black Pro Mist, and that's for if you're filming and there's really bright lights behind you. It kind of like softens the light. I researched that you can't use the Pro Mist filter at the same time if you have a wide angle filter. It comes with like a tripod. It comes with the extender. It makes it more like a selfie stick, but the extra battery. Oh, this is what we're gonna do. Let's play with the microphone. I also just realized, can you see through my top? How embarrassing. I'm going to change my top. Wait. Okay. Oh, I should give a house tour because I actually had 2 photographs of my waves blown up, and it's not, I don't know if it's on canvas or it's not on canvas. It's just like a print, but the way that they blew it up, it looks like a painting, which is amazing. My best friend Lana, she actually did a huge painting for me as a gift when she was in Russia, and she brought it all the way back to Bali. I am so grateful. And she's done it. Oh my gosh, it's like so funny. It's of like my bum and a wave. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so here's the fluffy thing. Oh, just kind of goes on top. Oh God, this is so funny. So I haven't hooked this up yet, but hello, it just switched to 4K 30 frames per second, not 24. Now the image looks way fucking better. Here we go. I am so curious to see what the sound is like. I feel like one of those people on TikTok where they're just like speaking into this. Like, this seems really silly to me, actually. Okay, so I'm wondering, I pressed something and I'm wondering if this is working. Now we have a microphone. I actually am so grateful when I am recording with my Shure microphone. That is the best sound ever. I sound so professional when I record my content there. And I actually really like wearing the headphones because it's very clear inside. I have a Rodecaster. Not quite sure why I bought that or if I need that. I think that's like, as I get into podcasting, I can introduce like certain things for that. Okay, my friends, I just watched some of the content back. I realized that I need to be speaking directly into this. I wonder if this dead cat fluffy, if this makes a difference. This is very strange for me holding the microphone and speaking with it. I'm super happy. As I was on, okay, I'm gonna talk about, I have a cat. I have 5 cats if you've been following this channel. Bikini, the mother cat. My cats are actually still 4 of them are technically, they're still kittens, right? They're under 4 months old. Bikini, the mother, she has always wanted to eat multiple times per day. I don't have real human kids. However, it's a lot. It's a big responsibility having my cats. I do love them. If you've watched any of my, oh my gosh, it's all happening. One of the reasons why I actually like to go and work out at cafes is because the Gojek food just arrived. Bikini wanted more food. And then Asai, my local cat who lives outside, she's there, wants to eat. It's like always happening. I ended up ordering some more food here. Food that I ordered from Salad Lab. I don't usually order the wraps. I ordered a wrap thinking I was gonna get a nice big fat like burrito, and it definitely was not like that. It was actually very disappointing. The wrap was like soft and soggy and the lettuce was like wilted. It was like cooked spinach or something. It was like really strange. I've just ordered some more food from Kat's Kitchen. I'm going to eat that. 3 things I'm either going to watch. I've just started watching the Netflix series The Gentleman. Yesterday I started watching a video by Alex Hormozy, the Hormozy guy, about building a brand, about branding. I was watching a video by the Riverside channel, and that's actually the software that I use when I am recording my content online, my talking head videos. They have like a masterclass for how to set up a video podcast in 2024, because this is one of my goals that I was going to share. But I will share my 21-day intentions after I eat. Bikini.
You're using the water and ceramic ink, right? Blue, not black.
Asahi.
Use blindly.
She's. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Look at you. What is this? Huh? Are you playing with the camera? Wax. What is? What is? What is? Oh, what?
Grace is blessed with a more compassionate heart than my own. And since I've been helping him with his business interests, I thought I'd lend a hand.
Cheers for that.
Oh my god, do you think. Oh, here it is. I have here a green curry, fried rice, and then I also have just a lemongrass green tea. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down. Very hungry. I'm gonna eat now. Apparently before, when I was recording, I probably did not have this set up properly because the blue light should be blinking. We will see when it comes to the sound quality later. What I did want to talk about, I will just have a sip of this first. I really wanted to share about my 21-day intentions. Today is like day 1 of my vlogging challenge because I wanted to create content every day. Some of those will be just talking head videos. They won't maybe all be vlogs. I am looking to set up and launch a podcast. Now, whether that's going to be a video podcast or if it's just going to be a regular podcast, that's one of my intentions for the next 21 days. I also don't want to eat any refined sugar. Try not to have too many vegan chocolates or treats from like BGS or things like this. I would like to be eating daily greens because I'm going to G-Land. If I can't be having a lot of greens there, I definitely need to take some spirulina with me to have spirulina. Every day to meditate and to write a list of 10 things that I'm grateful for. Wax! No? You did the wax. Say hi. I'm here with Wax. Do you have anything to say, Wax? He doesn't have anything to say. I would like to, in the next 21 days, finish a book. I have one book on my Kindle. Actually, I have a few books on my Kindle. This girl who lives here, she surfs and she's like into yoga and spiritual things. She just came out with a new book and I really would love to read it. It's called Temple of My Own. I think that it would be very, very exciting. Minimum daily to be doing 2 hours of work, content creation, planning towards creating content for my YouTube channel, my podcast. I also have intentions to start posting again on my social media and on for YouTube shorts as well. I've been doing a lot of stories lately, but I have so many waves that I wish to post from 29th of May and then some of the days that I got really fun waves and just other days that I got waves from G-Land and Ulu for the month of June. They're some of the intentions that I have. I think it's really key to set these goals, these intentions, these plans for yourself when you desire to create success in a certain area of your life, whichever area. It would probably be really helpful also to write down, this is for 21 days, what would be my goals for 6 months, for 12 months, for moving forward. Of course, things can always change. However, I think they're always really good, writing the intentions can be first step in like being aware of what do you want to create success in, and then writing a plan. And then obviously, like I started this morning, talking about the consistency. I think sometimes though, if we're like, for business, like, I want to be a 7-figure income earner. I want to have a gold play button for YouTube. I think you need to, first of all, set goals that do stretch you a little bit. However, they also do need to be manageable. And you do also, to create any new habit or create and hit any goal, it's consistency. And in order to reach those bigger goals, it's taking small steps every day. Instead of maybe getting really overwhelmed, like the bigger picture, for me, like I was focusing on like 21 days, getting into the habit of like taking care of my health, getting back into workflow, focusing on my spiritual practices, drinking more water, having more greens, meditating daily, all the things. Because small steps every day and taking aligned action every day, it compounds over time. And already I can see in the second day of me creating content here that again, I've become more comfortable with putting the camera in my face and sharing what I wish to share. Okay, here's like a really interesting conversation that I had maybe a month ago. And somebody said, social media is bullshit. And it's very interesting because the same person that said that spends quite a lot of time on their phone, on social media, from morning until nighttime. I had this conversation as well when I was working my other business model and people were like, do I have to like do my business on social media? I don't want to put my face on camera. And here's the thing, the way in which you use social media and the internet, it's the way that you use it. The social media and the internet and technology, when used intentionally and in alignment with your own values, can be so powerful. And I share that because I know that a big part of my life, there are all different parts of my life. A big part of my life is, and has been for a long time, is creating content, is using amazing technology to be able to share my life or share my insight, share the things that I'm passionate about. And in doing that, my intention is always to encourage others to live a more positive life and have a more positive mindset and to be happier within themselves and to spread the message that we can change our life. And I don't say that lightly because throughout the years, there have been people from YouTube. I started watching YouTube in about 2009, 2010, back when I was living on Maui. I started watching some vegans and another guy that was like doing juicing and was talking all about health. health. And health to me is something that I've always been very interested in. Obviously, becoming a vegan, I've now been a bikini. When she's like hungry or something, she like throws stones. I've been a vegan now for more than 7 years. It's been a big part of my life, changing my diet or what I eat. And also the reasons first and foremost why I am plant-based is because of the treatment of animals and our planet. I have been very positively impacted by those that I have learned a lot of, certain, I guess you would say, influencers or public figures or who are influencers through social media, through YouTube, and then of course, discovered other people through, Instagram. And I think that if you use the internet in a way that is aligned for you. Okay, I do apologize. I've just taken the wide angle lens off and it was on low level lighting setting. Just changed it back to regular setting. I took the wide angle lens off. I really think that if using social media to impact others, to be happier, to be healthier, to improve in a skill or learn a new skill, if you're up leveling with your content and sharing with authenticity and genuineness and honesty and with love, I think social media and the internet and technology, it can be incredible for those people, for others who judge and have negative opinions about this or about that. It's usually because it triggers something within them, and it's usually because they don't understand it. I was like showing like a video, talking head video, and that I'd edited, and that person was saying like, oh, how, and I also showed a video, that I'm about to upload to somebody else, and they said, oh, the way that you edit. And it's kind of like, it's usually people, again, that bash and say negative things when they don't understand, when it triggers something within them. I think social media is really, really powerful, and I'm so grateful for social media. One, for the social aspect, because you get to connect with friends and family maybe who you've never seen since you were like younger in high school and things like that. Then to this day and age, we get to be able to follow accounts and watch people who have the same interests. And then also my dharma, ever since that I was a yoga instructor and a yoga practitioner, I've always wanted for people to learn about yoga as a yoga teacher. And then when I came online, when I started sharing my day and everything, I really wanted to encourage people about yoga and healthy living. And of course, as I've started to serve, of course, like I will never make content about like teaching you to surf. Fuck no, I'm here learning myself. However, I can share with you, which I have been, the mindset and the frequency that I've had to align myself and embody myself within in order to go out and surf in big waves and bigger waves and just to surf every day. I think that everybody has something to share, and there's always going to be somebody that, or when you're creating content or when you have a message, there will be somebody watching that is a few steps behind you. When it comes to creating content, in order to change the world, first you must change yourself, and then it starts with changing just one person, and then it becomes a ripple effect. So if you're able to positively impact and empower somebody who may be a few steps behind or is willing to listen and receive insights that you have with a topic that you're passionate about, in that you share that same common interest, I think that the internet and social media is so powerful for that, and that you can, if you also have a message, that you are able to reach a mass audience with that. I also haven't been, maybe I also am a lot more personal here with my YouTube channel, but this year with my Instagram, I'm just, really doing like highlights, and I give like a surf report forecasts. I haven't been obviously sharing as much as I was sharing from years before. I was really focused with my previous business model. I am really wishing to put a lot of my focus here into my YouTube channel here, and then obviously starting this video podcast. And I share all of this because you also have an amazing story and insights and teachings and grace and wisdom to share with the world as well. I think that we all can show up for one another in our own light with love. Maybe that's getting a little bit too woo-woo. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate if you support my channel and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed my video. As well, if you have any content or things that you would like me to discuss, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.